let's make a painting. And of course we're gonna start with water on a glass. There we go. Put water on the back of the paper. Make sure it's everywhere. And flip it over. Is that center? Yes, it is. Now, what about how we gonna start? We're gonna start with this. What is this? I don't know. Most of the time I don't pay attention on the colors that I start because I wanna like be as natural as it can go. And if you follow for a while, you already know that we go with whatever the painting wanna do. Which is of course hilarious most of the time because, I mean, what do you mean by the whatever the paint want? Is you control the paint and how the painting is gonna develop. Now, if you ever try to write a book or something, you will find out. I had a friend who actually was an author, and I'm not sure how successful he is, but anyway, he told me once that is the characters that he creating are doing whatever they want to do, which was hilarious. And I tried to write down a little bit, a couple, 50, 60 pages, and it's turned out he's right. And when I think about it, the painting is the same way. This is from where I start doing, not doing, but like think about more the stuff that I do. Because once you start creating this thing, this brush. I love this brush, by the way, but man, it's leaving so much. The bristles are falling apart. I try to clean it up so much, and it doesn't matter. Anyway, so once you start creating a painting, the painting will start doing all kind of weird stuff. Like the sky right now, I try to do something, it doesn't look like anything, so we're gonna leave it alone for now. We're gonna grow up some trees here. Actually, we're gonna make a whole forest. And here we're gonna make the ground. There goes the ground. Now we're gonna use the thin brush and grab our raw color, and we gotta decide from where the light is gonna come. The light is gonna come from here, so that means naturally everything is gonna be darker here, 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 here. And I'm gonna pick up individual trees and just make. There we go. Because you see, I start with one thing. I was thinking to make some kind of grassy area, but didn't work out well. So I'm going to take a little bit of water and start adding water just next to the dark shade we just created. Okay. Now we're going to switch to brown. I'm not gonna pour a new brown. I already have something left here that is resemble brown, so we're gonna use what we have so far. That's another thing I realize in my younger age. Actually, I think about a lot of what I did when I was way younger, which one of course doesn't make sense now. But one of the things is I always thought the materials are my problem because I don't have a good materials and all that stuff, and that's what I always thought is the problem. I don't have good materials, man. I couldn't afford good materials, or actually any materials. When I think about it, I couldn't afford like simple materials. Like we don't talk about quality here. We're just talking about getting a nice paper or paper for watercolor at all. But anyway, the whole point is why I'm talking about this. Anyway, fine. So I didn't have any materials. I couldn't afford that many materials, and I always thought that's my problem. And because I'm not putting new paint, I'm just using whatever I have. So I always thought my problem is the materials. And boy, I repeat that like 100 times for the materials. But I always thought the problem is the materials. And then when I start getting materials, all right, I realize I'm the problem. I'm like the one that it's not good. Not the materials. We're going to take a little bit of black here, by the way. Almost dry brush. And we're going to make the drawing shadows. Almost dry brush. So don't think about, like, a lot of people get discouraged because they don't have the materials, or, oh yeah, but you're using a good paint and stuff like that. It doesn't matter, man. I mean, it does matter actually, but it's not. If you learn how to do it with the bad materials, think about what you can accomplish with the good materials. And look at it from that perspective. Because of course, with the bad materials, with the not so good materials, there is a lot of problems with this stuff. It's harder to control the paint. It's harder everything. So, I mean, if you don't have it, you don't have it. So you gotta do what you need to do. So that's why sometimes I deliberately don't put any more paint on my palette. I have it. I just don't. I don't want to put it. So that's the story behind it. Now for the ground here, I'm gonna use orange, and I want to see how that's turned out. That's good. And now I'm gonna make a transition from orange to the forest itself with gold green. And that's gonna give us this very nice warm color. Now, once you do this, try to cover it once. Cover it once with gold green, and that's about it. Because if you do it more than once, you're gonna pretty much destroy everything under the color that we try to cover. So you gotta be careful. You can do a 1, 2, 3, like once. A certain amount of times you can cover in a specific spot. Other than that, you can destroy it. For example, I will show you this just to see. You see this one light here, the texture under. If I keep doing it, this thing is disappearing. Now, of course, I destroy it, but I just want to be able to show you. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of orange, and no, that's a mistake. I will take the palette knife, and I will put some texture here on some trees. I'm not making any snappy moves or anything. I'm just damaging the paper. There we go. Some of the trees. Now, here, I'm just gonna have some texture. Maybe here I can put something here. And the sky. Now the sky is a thing I wanna touch. I have a problem with the sky. It's too simple. I would love to have fluffy clouds coming like away from under all the way to the top. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove some of the paint here on the top and here, and follow the line all the way. There you go. Now, of course, I'm gonna pick up the area where is the high contrast, like here, so you can actually see the top of the cloud. There we go. And for the final one is going to be right here. Where is the other one? Okay. All right. My messenger started ticking. Sorry about that. Let me turn off the volume. Not the messenger, the Teams or whatever you call it. Now, about the details. Now, do I want any details? That's a tricky one. I was thinking to put some kind of birds in the sky. Like, you know, when the birds see a predator, they moving around and they fly around. And I will do that. And when I say make some birds, I really mean like bunch of dots. Bunch of dots scared from a predator. And of course, we don't have the birds, we have dots, and we have, let's put Franklin here, one lonely bird. But when we say predator, we don't have the predator, and the birds are just dots. But and anyway, there you go. Watercolor, abstract landscape.